I've gone around the school to research into the thriller genre. I've interviewed people from different age groups to get opinions on settings, characters and music, also what their favourite thriller film is. I'm interviewing Miss Allen on her thoughts of a stereotypical thriller film. What are your thoughts on a stereotypical setting for a thriller film?
I think it needs to be quite dark and quite eerie, so it creates the right atmosphere. I think there needs to be some lighting so you can create shadows. Also the music needs to be quite important so that you can create the ability to make the audience jump.
Yeah, and what about characters?
The characters, they need to be quite scary looking, I think, and also the way that they act needs to be quite scary too. So physically, I suppose, dark clothing, sometimes sort of the way that they physically look on their face with the makeup needs to be quite dramatic. Obviously, depending on the actual film itself, if it's quite a gory film, then you might want things like fake blood or different things that are going to cause the audience to be perhaps frightened.
And what's your favourite thriller film?
I actually like the Blair Witch Project. The reason I like that just because obviously it's it made me jump a lot of times, and it was created by sort of amateurs, and I quite like that as well. So that's why I love that film.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm interviewing Emma on her thoughts of a stereotypical thriller film. What are your thoughts on a stereotypical setting for a thriller film?
I think it'd probably be like a family house where you wouldn't expect something to happen.
Okay, what about stereotypical characters?
There'd probably be like one really dark character and a few girls that get scared.
Okay, what about typical music in a thriller film?
I think it'd be sort of the music like the one in Jaws and ones that sort of used to scare the audience.
What's your favourite thriller film?
Insidious 2.
Okay, thank you. I'm interviewing Kirsty on their thoughts of a thriller film. What are your thoughts on a stereotypical setting for a thriller film?
In the woods or like an abandoned house or something.
Okay, what about stereotypical characters?
You'd have like your really like heroic people, and then you have your bad guys that are like dark and mysterious.
What type of music would you look for in a thriller film?
Like tension building, eerie, scary kind of music.
Okay, and what's your favourite thriller film?
White House Down.
Okay, thank you. I'm interviewing Miss Chapman on her thoughts of a stereotypical thriller film. What are your thoughts on a stereotypical setting for a thriller film?
Generally when I think of thriller films, I think of like a dark sort of setting. Maybe something, because it's obviously quite close to Halloween as well, so that's obviously in my mind like a dark, eerie sort of smoke or cloud or fog or very sort of dark and just eerie.
Okay, what about stereotypical characters?
Generally if they're bad characters then they're quite sort of creepy and yeah, again eerie and just dark in their mind, and they dress dark clothes, and maybe they have sort of, if it's very sort of theatrical, then maybe sort of dark makeup or yeah, that very dark, sinister.
Okay. What about stereotypical music in a thriller film?
Again, very dramatic, very sort of like dum 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 sort of music, and also the music also heightens, if you're watching the film, the music sort of heightens the expectation of the viewer. So if it's getting something quite, if it's getting close to sort of someone jumping up, then the music might sort of start to speed up or make a big loud bang when it's about to scare the life out of you.
Okay, and what's your favourite thriller film?
I hate thrillers because they scare the life out of me, but the one that scared me the most was Cujo, and it's like Stephen King's, and I never wanted to go near a dog again. So yeah, I'd probably say that's probably one of the most scariest ones. I don't like them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.